there was basically more communication like through, I guess, like I want to say Xbox or like through text message. It just really depend. It really depended. Like it didn't, it just, it never was the same thing. It was like always different, or like maybe sometimes it'll just be straight out just text, if that makes sense.
Okay. Um, can I ask a couple things from the chat real quick?
Yes.
Okay. They keep talking about this pregnancy where they say you faked a pregnancy. What are they talking about with this?
No, I never faked a pregnancy. I don't even know where that came from.
Where are they getting that from? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Where y'all getting
That's
that from?
that's actually new to me
Because
because I never mentioned that.
I didn't, because I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't see anything about that either. So I'm kind of confused. Where
No,
is that like?
I never got pregnant by Cory. I don't know where that's even coming from.
Oh, it was supposed to be by Cory too. I literally, I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well,
I don't even
anybody.
know
Like
where that came
I
from.
was not pregnant around that time.
I just kept seeing it and I was confused. But okay. Um, and I did see another point in the comments that is kind of valid, so I just want to bring it up. Even though I get like you already clarified this that you post that video was a happy moment, but they said that that video alludes to like like because it was not it's a little bit of a murky statement that he makes in there. Like, why couldn't you post any other video of y'all having a good time instead of that one? Because that one does make it
I
seem
didn't.
like he's on some weird. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that's a valid
I
question, and I do think that that is worth addressing.
I could understand like why that came off bad. Like I didn't think much of it because like again I wasn't really doing this because like I was like analyzing everything I do know. I what I wrote in the slides, I wrote that first on my notes and stuff, and I literally was so afraid to post it because I didn't know what was gonna happen. And but I felt like I needed to do this now because I feel like I've been holding it in for so long that wanted to just I just wanted to let it out and like just speak from the heart and like let people know how I feel.
Yeah.
I never really thought that it was gonna go like that, like at all. Like
Okay. So
I
can
mean,
I?
I'm
Would
not
I?
saying, huh?
No, I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say, would it be would it be too much to say like would you be willing to make another post that clarifies at least that because people are saying to delete the video, but the video is already out. People have reposted it. People are already putting captions on it, saying whatever they want, adding essay to it, and doing just crazy stuff. So I feel like, would you be willing to make a post that just clarifies and it's like, like I'm not accusing him of that. Like, because I do feel, because even though you never said that he did that, like now that that's out there, I do, that's kind of that's crazy. So,
Oh, I feel like it's not fair to me either because I didn't specify that. I didn't say
no,
that
you
he
did, you never said that, but like I said with like, well, what they said, because that video is so like, because of what he says in it, like I know you said that you posted the video because it was a good moment between y'all, but because of what he says in it, people were able to make a jump, some logical leap, even though you never said it. You never said it. I'm not claiming that you did say that he did that, but they were able to make a jump because of how that video comes off. I guess it would. I don't know.
to be honest with you, like I never like I feel okay. How do I say this? I feel like because people didn't really read thoroughly through the whole thing.
I agree with that part because, like I
Um,
said, me reading it, you never say anything about essay. But I do also agree with like that, like that video is just not the like it just it does like it was able if that video didn't exist they wouldn't have been able to make such a crazy jump, and I don't necessarily think that that's your fault because they didn't read, they chose not to read, but the internet is the internet. So like now that that mistake has happened, I like, and you, and if you don't want him to have such crazy, egregious claims on him, I do think that is worth clearing up. That's just me personally, because if you do, especially if you care about what you actually said in the thing, you shouldn't even want people to be like
No, that's
mixing
like
that in. You know what I'm saying? Does that
initially
make
that's
sense?
like, yeah, I understand. Initially that's like, that's not how my thought process works. That's why. How I saw it was like to show I wanted to show people like, look, this is like, it looked like a happy moment, but it really was like, it was not a really happy moment. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
Nah, you just
it
confused me. I ain't gonna lie.
it looked okay. Basically, you know how like when you see something from the outside, like it
You're
looks
saying
good,
on
but
like retrospect, like after looking at the video again, it might have not. It might have meant like it might have been something else. Is that what you're trying to say?
hold on. All right, let me explain myself, but I think I'm not explaining myself good. Um, basically, when you are looking at something and it looks like a happy like couple or family or whatever, and but really in the inside it's not a happy couple or family or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, okay. I think I get what you're saying. Um, yeah, it's like I think I get what you're saying. I do think like so you're not willing to make any kind of clarification video. I do think that would be worth
Well,
making, me
I
personally.
mean, to be honest with you, I really did not like. I didn't want to do any more videos like after
Right,
this. Like I really,
that was your
like that was like I that was like my okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let it go, and that's it. Like that's it for me. Like no more after that.
okay, but like to be fair, you already clarified in your story that he didn't SA you, so I don't see the harm in making that a video. Does that make sense? Like I feel like that's fair at least. Like you already had to clarify in your story, so it's just one more
But if
post.
if they're screen recording right now, I feel like I shouldn't have to do another video because
That's also
it's
true. That's also fair.
it's hurting me more to post more videos than it is making me feel better. It made me feel better because it's a release, but like with all the shit that happened, like I didn't think that people were gonna think that that he essayed me. Like that wasn't my intention. That wasn't like
I believe you on that because you literally never said that. Like it blew my mind that people were like going there because I literally when I saw this news, I went to your thing and I'm like, okay, like let me read this whole thing and see where that comes up, and it never came up. So I that's why I got mad and I made the videos that I made. So I believe you that you didn't mean for it to go that route and for him to just get accused of that. But now that he's accused of that and it came from anything to do with you, I just feel like that's like a man like okay, as a man, that's not an easy thing to like live that like people bro, there were posts on Twitter that got millions of views, thousands of like 100,000 of likes where they're calling him an R word. So it's like I agree with you that you didn't make that happen necessarily because you never said it. But and you also clarified in your story on TikTok that he did not. But the internet, especially now, people don't read. They acted like they read your 103 pages and they did not. So like you already know that people be
I
capping.
yeah,
Like
I knew that was a miles length. Like the reason why like I decided to come into the live with you today is because it's better for me to talk about it with someone than to just do it by myself. Um,
yeah,
Not necessarily because I don't know what to say. I do know what to say. I just don't know how to like basically talk about it in a way where people could understand. So I came into your live so because I knew you would ask me the like I felt like because I was watching your live and I felt like you was gonna ask me the right questions. I saw your video earlier and I was like, okay, he seems like he's centered. Like let me talk to him because like I don't know how I'm going to address some of these things because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to like I don't want to
Yeah,
take I didn't want to take that away from him. Like that was one of the things that hurt me the most is having to do it, and there's people that is gonna get hurt by it. Like I cared about that. That's something I did deeply care about.
I
Because
deeply care about SA too. That's why that's probably why you felt that energy from me because I'm like when it comes to I don't play with that. Like I have people in my family that are really affected by
I
that.
feel no, I
So
just felt
once
like
that got
when
thrown around, I got very uh attached to this story. Um uh and yeah, like I feel like I'm doing a very good job trying to be fair here, like both to the comments and to you. Uh but yeah, like yeah, I'm just it's also though as a man and also like as a content creator, like I was a viner. Um, it's hard to like want like again. I I understand what you're saying of like you said you never made that claim on him, but now that is out there, I just feel like it wouldn't hurt to clarify or like at least clarify that the video that you dropped was like that's not why you dropped that. You wasn't dropping that to say that he was a like like I don't know, man. I'm like it's tough for me. It's tough. Like the whole like not clarifying thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tough for me because I just don't see why not. Like I get what you're saying of like you want it to just be done, but you brought it to the internet, and now that other people have gotten involved, hundreds and thousands of other people have gotten involved. It's like it's not that simple no more. Like it's just
no,
not that
I know,
simple.
and I never okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like I'm
I
not trying to be rude.
No, I understand what you're saying. Understand where you're coming from. However, like people are screen recording us. If they want to share that in a different video, like that's fine. I don't like that they're saying that about him. Like that's one of the things I could say. Like I despise what he did to me. Like, and again, I don't hate him. I don't hate him, but I don't like what he did to me, and I don't like what he did to other people. I cannot agree with that ever. It hurt me really bad, like more than people think. And it's not like it literally like it wasn't like a oh like you guys were smashing sometimes and then like he would get going. No, we were together. We did things together. We fucking went places together. We went to Manhattan together. We went to Dave and Buster's together. We went, we it's not like people saw us. They would take pictures with him. I have people that know that and saw me go with him to K-Town, which is in New York. I don't know where you're at, and I don't know if you're familiar with New York or
I'm
not.
in Cali. I'm from Jersey. Yeah, I'm familiar with New York. I lived in Brooklyn for a bit.
Yeah, so like I would go to K, like we went to K Town. Even he had Mav Attack when he was still friends with him. He came with Mav Attack to New York with us. So I met Mav, and that was before they stopped being friends. And I have someone that could clarify that because she took a picture with him because she saw me. I'm acquaintances with her, but she saw me in K Town with him, and she wanted to take a picture with Cory because she got excited and she saw me and then she saw him. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then she saw Mavitak. She took a picture of him, and I could clarify that with her. But it's not like I talked to her all the time. But she did see me, and she could basically say what happened that day.
Okay. Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, people keep bringing up this. They're saying that your friend like said something like she left some comment or she like said what did she say? Like y'all was saying something about her friend. Whoever was saying that, like type it again. But they were saying
Wait,
that.
what? Okay, because I don't know what friend. Like, my circle, my friends would never say anything bad about me. So if it's not a friend, it's probably someone that didn't like me.
Oh yeah, okay. It was a friend. It was somebody who knows you apparently saying that you faked a message or something. But you're saying that if they said something like that, that they weren't your friend.
I mean, I don't know, like, who would say that because everybody that was close with me and knows what happened between me and Cory, because All my friends know about that. Everybody in my circle knows about that. Knows like, and now everybody else
Oh,
knows.
okay. They're saying that the friend edited it for you. Oh my god, the way I said edited it. Anyway, they're saying that the friend edited the messages for you or something.
I'm no. Listen, I'll
Again, I
give
don't.
you.
I'm completely out the loop with some of
Listen,
this stuff. Like I feel like people did
I don't
investigate it
know
while I
who
was still
said
around.
that. I don't. To be honest with you, I really don't care what they have to say. But I have screen recording on my story of the messages, like the actual messages. So
Mm, there you go.
I'm not like. And there was other people that said something about this. They didn't say anything in here, but I saw something that said that someone said that, oh, that that's not even his real thing, da da da. I never seen anyone's Xbox have 30,000 followers.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know
Okay, I
how. I
mean,
don't
I
know
have a
how.
screenshot of that
I
too. Like they
I
were like,
quite
oh, there's no,
literally like I'm not an Xbox guy, so I don't know how rare that is. But that might be a good point. Is that a good point, y'all? I have no idea. But
because
yeah,
that
I hear what
that
you're
is
saying though, because that's a lot of people to be following somebody who's random if they're trying to say that it's a
that's what
random
I'm saying.
account.
And then
I get what you're saying.
he's only following a few, and like other people have mentioned too, like oh, that she's no longer, they're no longer following each other. He stopped following me in 2022 after the incident that happened with that girl that was stalking me
Okay.
because she was obsessed with Cory. So like, and the only reason why like he unfollowed me in the first place was because he never asked me the context of what happened.
Okay. Two more things about the Xbox thing because I
Okay,
just saw
good.
They said Xbox filters curse words, and then also why was the font changing? Those are the two questions I saw
I
in the
answered that
back channel.
earlier.
Oh, so can you say it again? I think I missed it.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
no. So some of those messages that I did screenshot were from before. Like I screenshotted those before, like a while ago. Then the other ones that I screenshotted, whatever I was missing, I screenshotted more recently, and that was before the Xbox app was updated.
Right.
So things look different on the app. However, the same messages, like I said, in my story, I have it. And I screens recorded that. You can't change that. And
Okay.
I can't alter that. I can, if I wanted to, I could go through it. But really, in reality, like if I don't, I feel like I have to keep doing shit just for people to believe me, just because Cory is a bigger person than me, and I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's
That
necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily that. I hear you though, but I think the allegations or like I think things were taken pretty seriously. But again, the video the video that ended everything off with him making that comment, it really just escalated things to another. People were definitely taking you seriously, so I don't want you to. I feel like that's not fair to act as if nobody was like really taking you serious because it was Corey. I feel like the complete opposite. Even though it was Corey, people were like very much
well,
just believing that
okay.
that was true. Even though you didn't say that. Want to clarify again? You didn't say that.
Mhm.
But I just don't like I don't want you to say like oh yeah like just because it's Corey that you weren't going to be taken serious. Uh, I just think it got blown up for something that it wasn't and something that you never did claim, and that's why I'm kind of stuck on the like the
Then the
whole
point that what it was
clarifying thing.
supposed, yeah, then the point that it was supposed to be, like that wasn't like my intention. Like I wasn't trying to go in that direction at all. Like not like I never said that he essayed me ever. And I'm gonna reiterate that because whoever comes in here new and stuff like that. I just want people to understand that I never said that at all. What
Okay,
I
can
said,
can I also just because like this is I'm not gonna lie, this part is a little bit selfish on my part because like I know I keep hanging on this whole like uh just what is it, what's the word, like clearing that up. I keep talking about you clearing that up. The reason I keep talking about that is because, like, I know you're saying like they could just screenshot it, and the reason I want you to just drop a video is because, like, I'm honestly I'm not trying to be in the middle of this. like to be completely honest, like, once it's all about, oh yeah, just have a screen recording, it's like that involves me. Like, I feel like it's way better if you drop some on your page that's like that is not true,
I mean,
and that'll
look,
just
that
easily
is. I'm not
solve
a.
everything. Like,
I'm
I
not.
truly don't see how that won't solve everything,
I'm
you
not
know.
opposed. I'm not opposed to doing it, but at the same time, like I said to you before, like I didn't feel comfortable making any more videos after that. That was
i
like
i get that part, yeah.
because like
But
it's
now I'm
already
getting involved though, because, like, I just went live. I wasn't really expecting all this.
it was
Yeah, like, I just spoke my thing because I just realized after reading your whole thing, I'm like, she never said anything about essay. And then when you posted on your story that he never essayed you, I was like, see, y'all are tripping. Why did y'all even add that into this mix? Like, why are you adding ingredients to something that she never said? But the whole, like,
but
yeah, like they could just screen record us and like have us like, I don't have no stake in this fight. I'm trying to be fair to both. I'm trying to be fair to you, and I'm trying to get all the whatever questions people have to you. But I do truly feel that if you clarify, I do truly feel that it's just appropriate to clarify on your own page and not just rely on like people screen recording this combo. Even though people are still gonna do that, but it'll just be easier if it's somewhere that they can go, because this isn't a link. Like, you can't link this live and then watch it again. You get what I mean? Like, it's not a TikTok. Like, they can't link this to somebody and be like, look at this. She said that didn't happen. Like, it's now you're just relying on people having the video. Whereas if you post a video, people can just send that like, see, that's wrong. That's wrong. She clarified that she never did that. And it'll just be, does that make it does that make it does that make it is what I'm saying making sense, Chad? Like, am I wording it wrong?
no. I no, I understand what you're saying. However, I'm gonna say this like so that way you're aware. Um, I did ask if it was okay for me to come into your life. Um,
Yeah.
and people had mentioned that they were gonna screen record. So regardless, that you're like
But that still involves but that's still putting me in the middle. Like, I don't got no beef with Corey. I don't have no beef with you. I don't have no beef with nobody. I was
no,
just
no, like you
clarifying.
don't look. I don't want to. I'm not gonna look, and I'm gonna say this to everybody. Like this has nothing to do with him. I needed someone that was gonna talk to me. That's it. Like
You need
about it.
somebody, yeah. 'Kay, I just care about yeah, like,
Like
SA.
I
Yeah.
wanted someone to talk to me about it because I was trying to do a video and I was like I didn't know how to start or what to say. Like I didn't I wanted to answer people's questions and stuff, like if people had questions. Like this is mentally draining for me, by the way. Like this is like completely mentally draining. Like I'm not showing it as much because
All
I'm
right.
trying not to
All
think
right, I'm
about
sorry.
it.
Because now people are commenting like, why are you trying to make her post a video? Like, all right, I guess, bro. Because now I'm feel like I'm being an asshole, but all right, I guess.
Um look, I no look guys, I appreciate the guy. Like I'm not looking at the comments, which is a good thing. Like they haven't moved, and so I feel okay. Like I'm not. It's not bothering me as much. Like not to say it was bothering me in the first place, but like it was making me a little bit nervous and
I'm playing
more.
good defense, I feel like, for you. I'm making sure that they're not saying stuff that's like objectively not true. Because
But
I took the time and read all 103 of those pages. I didn't read that for no reason. If if I see somebody say something that wasn't in there, it's like I'm gonna call them out. Like, she never
like
said those things.
I do appreciate the people, and I want to say this before I say anything else. I do appreciate the people that are actually like thoroughly looking at it and and actually understanding my story. Like that's all I wanted. Literally, I just wanted it. I just wanted to be seen for that. Like I wanted people to see that I was in pain and and I'm releasing it now and that's it. Like seen and heard. And that's what
Right.
happens when people
And it
go
was
through things.
and it was all emotional. related. It wasn't physical, guys. She made that clear earlier in case you're just now coming in here because we have 5K in here now. She said it wasn't a physical thing. It wasn't no sexual assault thing. It was all emotional. If you read her thing, it was all emotional. He did not do anything on the other, like, nothing like that other stuff. Okay? Go ahead.
Um, One of the other things I wanted to address is that people were like on my bacon avocado shit. Um, I don't look. I am the last person. Like, if you guys truly know me, I am the last person that would cry on camera. But like, when I was recording that in particular, I was okay when I recorded the bacon avocado part. But then when I started to talk about it, that's when I cried. But I bawled, like, it took me 2 takes because like I had to like bawl my eyes out the first time. And then the second time I was about to bawl my eyes out again, but I was holding that shit in because it was hard for me to fucking even say that. Like, I don't cry on camera. I'm not like that. Like, the only time I cried on camera is when I had my cancer journey video, which I put it as private because that's something that's sacred to me. Um, Other than that, I'm not the type of person to cry. Like, I don't like crying on videos. Like, I don't like showing those type of emotions. Like, it's hard for me to even share those type of things with me. This, if you guys were to ask people about me and that know me, they'll tell you that this is not a normal thing that I would do. Like, this is something that like something that they know. Like, if I'm hurting really bad and stuff like that, they know for a fact that if I'm doing this, it's for the right reasons. I always really think or thoroughly think before I do it. Like, I'm not saying like maybe like the last video was probably the only thing that maybe I just didn't really think about it before I posted it.
Right.
But other than that, like, the whole initial reason why I posted it was just to let it out, like to let it out.
Okay, so is that your okay? Because that might coincide with what I was about to ask you because I keep seeing it spammed in the comments, and they're saying like, why bring up such a serious topic with a trend? So is that why? Because it was like to help you like to help you do it easier. Is that the reasoning?
Well, I'm not the only one that has said something with that trend. I feel like when I
Oh,
was
okay, that might be true. I don't really know
because
about that trend
there's
that
other
really.
people that have said other things and stuff like that. My thing was I felt like maybe I felt more comfortable doing it in that way. Um because I didn't know.
That's a pretty serious thing though. But yeah, I get you though. If that's like something that if it's like one of those trends where it's like people let people know on like inner like something that happened in their life, but they're like using a trend to kind of soften the blow. If that's a common thing with that trend, then I get what you're saying. I'm not familiar with the trend, so I don't know.
So yeah,
But
basically like like people will say bacon avocado, and then like but they'll say they're basically saying it fast. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I really didn't take the seriousness of the saying it fast in the beginning because and then basically the next part is like you slow it down and it's like make it seem like you're saying bacon avocado, but you're not. You're saying like a feeling. You're saying like a feeling or a confession or
okay,
something that's weighing
okay,
down on your chest. Like, that's basically what that is.
all right,
And I felt like at that moment, like um I felt like that it was easier for me to do it that way at first.
okay. Let me see. Oh, no, she already
If
addressed that earlier. Like the whole not the only one thing. That's not for her to say. She said so. Don't even bother asking that.
I'm
Um,
not, yeah, that's not my story to tell.
yeah. So
I'm respecting their privacy at this moment. Like, there's a few people, and I rather not get into that.
okay, well, see, like I will say this though. You adding the whole like there's a few people thing. people will like take that as like because you can't name them, like because it's valid that you're saying I can't name them because it's not your story to tell, but because you're like saying that they exist, people will take that as like, well,
Well,
that's slander to him or whatever because now you're just like, how do I word this? You're bringing it up, but you can't really talk about it. So now people are like, well, what did he do to
yeah, but
other
like
people? You know what I mean?
there's other people, and like I'm gonna say this beforehand.
Like
Like
if
there's a
they're
lot
not
of,
willing to come out, like you know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
well, I felt like I was the complete opposite. Like I felt that's what I wanted. Like I wanted to be a stepping stone. Like I even said that in my letter as well. I said I wanted to be the stepping stone. Like if anybody else wants to come out, like if it's up to them if they want to come out with their truth, because I can't force them out to what their truth. It's up to them if they want to share that.
Yeah, but then if they never come out, now is like a thing of like you've insinuated that there's multiple people that he has hurt, and if they never come out, now that's just in the air forever. Is that, do you get what I mean?
But
So it's
that's
like,
not like regardless. Like if it's that way, it's still not my responsibility for me to
but then
to
why
have them
mention
come
it?
out.
Why mention
Because
that?
they allowed me to say it.
Oh, you've talked to them.
Yes, I am close to one
Oh,
of them.
okay, that's different then. I wasn't that's not how I was receiving the information. It seemed like it was something that you just knew about and it wasn't like your story to tell.
No,
But you're
she
saying that you
okay.
talked to them. Got it. That's,
Um
I feel like that's an important clarification.
yeah, she okay. The thing is, like, when I was deciding whether or not if I was gonna do this, I went to talk to her first because I wanted to make sure that she was gonna be okay with this because it's triggering for her as well. Um, so I did have a talk with her, and she did tell me that, like, she's gonna support me, but like she doesn't want nobody to know about her.
All right, well, in that
Um,
case, I would say just for the sake of the sake of your own story, I would say stop bringing up other people if they're not willing to talk because it muddies up the whole thing and it makes it seem like you're trying to like you're claiming that he's like is making what he did to one person seem super egregious on a bunch of people that are invisible entities. So it's almost not like he can't even, you can't address it, he can't address it. We don't know who they are. It's just like uh, it's a bunch of anonymous people that he hurt. And like, I don't know how to word what I'm saying or what I'm thinking, but it just doesn't, I just feel like if you can't talk about it, you shouldn't bring up, at least if they,
But I feel like certain things I shouldn't have to elaborate on to. Like that's one thing I
that's
shouldn't have
fair.
to elaborate.
That's fair.
Um, because all in all, like no matter what I say, people are gonna find a reason to like to like make something a bigger deal than what it is, or not actually pay attention to the real point of it. And I'm to be honest with you, I'm okay with that. Like I that was not the mission. Like I didn't do it for traction. I did it literally for myself. Like I didn't think that people were gonna blow that shit out of proportion because that's not the aim where I wanted to go. Um, I didn't, I really didn't think that it was gonna go and people were gonna say all the things that they said because that's not what I wanted at all. The only reason why I mentioned them because there is more than one, um, and one of them I am close to is because he said that it's okay for me to mention that she is there, and I don't know if it's because I didn't really pry too much why she was okay with this. Like I didn't really think about it or think about it at the time, like like why she was allowing me to say it. But I don't know if she's like trying to do it, like come out herself, or I don't know. But she gave me permission to do that. I'm not sure
Okay,
why.
well then can I say this then? If
Mm.
you if that's the one you're close to, even though if you know other people, just stop mentioning them then. Just only talk about like if you're gonna because she gave that's the one you directly spoke to, that's the one you're close to. She's the one that gave you permission. Stop like don't make it like a big group of like oh there might be because we don't even know how many like you're just like there's more of them and it's like that's just super vague and it makes people because you already see what people did with a video with no context with like where you didn't even say the word essay but they took what he said and ran with it. So if you're saying like oh yeah like he's hurt more people than just me, just leave it to like the one other person you do know about them. Because if you just leave it vague like that, people are they run with narratives.
Well, when I okay, the the way I worded it, and that's why I like writing because I do it better than I speak. Um, when I worded it in a way where I was just like, if there's anyone else out there that wants to step up and say something, this is their time to say something. But because of what happened with the like they were trying to say the SA video, which was not
Yeah,
an
it's like
S.
nobody's gonna want to attach themselves to that, especially if
Now,
you never did
like
that.
I feel like that was kind of like ruined only because of that.
And that's why, and I can't express this enough. That's why I think you should make a video clearing that up because not only like for it's just multiple reasons that messes up your own story too. Because that like having that narrative out there when that's not something you said in the first place that just muddies the whole thing. So it's like if you just clarify that, and I know you don't want to make another video. I know chat that is coming off like I'm trying to force her to do that or whatever. And again, I'm not really trying to be in the middle of it. Like I would like for there to be a video that people can go to instead of and you can turn the comments off, but instead of like a video where people they happen to have been there in the screen and one of the 5,000 people in here and they screen recorded and like all that like that's no one you can't link this live. Like I can't stress that enough. People being able to look at stuff on their own time is very important on the internet right now. So if you just have a video on your page that's like he did not essay me or just clarifying like oh that video did not was not to make y'all think that. I just feel like that will go a long way in both people wanting to actually hear what you said. Like now, like if you put that out, people will go, "Oh, okay, let me actually read what she wrote." Instead of like because people are hung up on that. Like I feel like you don't get it. Like I don't know if you've been on, or like you probably do get it, but like people are not going to just let that go. So I feel like that needs to be clarified. Me personally, I feel like a video needs to be made on that. But yeah, for multiple reasons. I feel like I don't know. Did I word that right, chat, or like did I? Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying about you were done. Like you're like I got everything out and I'm done. But and I know it's not your fault that people took what you said and ran with it, and you never said essay. But now that that's the prevailing narrative, at least online, from people who do not do. You know this about online. You've been online. People don't do research. These people on Twitter, they not coming to TikTok to figure out what happened. But if there's a video that they can just like a TikTok video that people can link them to, it'll find its way on Twitter. The screen recording thing, that's a maybe and it's also not permanent because they won't be able to come back to this live. But the video will be there for like that'll just be there. And I don't see any harm in clarifying that someone did not sexually assault you. Like I again, you never said that he did, but there's just no harm. There's just no harm in clarifying that. I like I'm not gonna lie. I don't like. Okay, I do get why you don't want to make it, but I don't get why it's like that much of a deal breaker for you to make it. Like I get that you want it to be done, but now that this has happened and now that you've seen how people are taking it, I feel like you should want to clarify that because that never happened. So Like, why would you? You know what I mean? Like, you should want that to be cleared up because that also muddles your story crazy. People are because they don't want to believe that he did that, so now they're not even looking at your story for real, and they're changing their story to whatever they want it to be. Does that make any sense?
So the yeah, I'm listening to you, but I'm like, he said, ask her this. Xbox fonts haven't changed for years, so how are they different?
I already.
Um, dude, all right. It's like if you go to my story, I literally screen record it, and you cannot change that. So if you want to go look at that, you can. Like,
Guys, go look at her story.
and it's the same fucking messages.
Go look at the story, and you'll see the same messages. And yeah, okay.
Oh,
Stop
let
this.
me see. Let me see. Hold on. So for Ari, I want to answer her. She was talking about Brandon. I was actually gonna mention that too.
They feel like you dodging the question. I just want you
Which
to know that
question? Which one?
about the posting the clarifying video.
Listen, y'all. I'm not saying I'm not going to, like, so that way we can kind of like get this shit out of the way. But like, I really just need some time to catch up because for the last almost 3 days now, I've been dealing with all this shit, and it's a lot to take in, especially when it comes to someone like me.
Can I say this too, though? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I also feel like if your goal is to get an apology from Corey, it'll be much easier to get that apology if you clarify that big thing that has been like, bro, when he gets the wind of this, all that he's gonna know are people are calling him an SAer. Oh, excuse me. People are calling him an SAer, bro.
But that wasn't, look,
I
if
know that wasn't your
that's not
fault.
my
I'm not
fault
saying
that
I'm
people
not
are
saying
not.
it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. Please understand that I'm not saying you know you saw my videos. I never claimed that you said that. You know I don't believe that. I read what you wrote. You never said anything about SA. But the
People keep
fact of the
saying,
matter is,
people
I,
keep saying the same thing. Like, I'll clarify what you did. I just said what I did. I literally
you're
said,
relying on this screen recording. Like, if you want an apology, like I feel like that is a big step towards it. If you see that you made a video, like you said all this emotional stuff he did, but if you're just like, okay, this he did not do that, he did not do this. I feel like that'll be easier for him to be like, oh, okay, let me like I can apologize to you. I feel like if you don't clarify that and you just let that narrative run wild, why would he want to apologize to you? Because like you just said, like I don't know. I
if
just
I
feel like
make
I
a,
wouldn't want
if
to
I,
apologize. Like
if,
if somebody
listen,
let a narrative like that run about me, and I know that you
one
wrote on your
thing,
story that he did it, but that story's gonna go away in 24 hours. So like if if you like if somebody put out a tweet longer against me and then somebody read it wrong or whatever, however they did, and then the narrative flips and everybody starts running with something, I would want you, the person who wrote the tweet longer, to be like, okay, he didn't do that. Like, that's not, I didn't say that, but he didn't do that. Like, let me just put that out there.
so, all
I would
right.
appreciate that.
So, all
I would
right.
appreciate that.
Again, I understand what you're saying, and I'm like seeing the comments and shit. And like, to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck what you guys got to say. That's one.
Oh, God.
Number two is, I am gonna post another video.
Okay.
I'm gonna reiterate what we've been talking about.
Okay.
I'm also gonna post all the screenshots, everything. Now, as a matter of fact, since you guys say that my fonts look weird and shit like that because some screenshots were different from others, that's fine. I got you. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to fucking screen record it so you guys can see everything. I'm going
That's
to screen
smart.
record.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's gonna be screen recorded. Like, and then when he admits to you, admits to y'all that he fucked up, I want a fucking apology from all of y'all too, because all the shit that you guys have been saying, this is the reason why victims don't want to come out, because of y'all. It's your fault. And I'm saying this and an angry fucking voice because I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Like some of you are still in fucking high school. You can't even grasp the fact of an actual or like feelings and things that happen to people. You guys don't understand that shit. And what is pissing me off is that I fucking put my story out there because I felt like I needed to do it to feel better. To feel better for me. Okay? And you guys fighting me on this shit right now. You guys fighting me on this shit right now is like saying to me, like, if it happens to your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, friend, anybody that's close to you, and that happened to them, would you fucking say the same shit? Because I am somebody's mother. I am somebody's sister. I am somebody's aunt. I am somebody. I am someone. I am a person with a heart and blood, and I have feelings just like everybody else. And I don't care if people don't fucking give a fuck about that. And I don't give a fuck about what you guys think. But when I do post this last video, I'm going to make sure you guys eat all the words that you guys are saying to me.
You heard her. Like, hey.
I did speak to Cory. Again, let me say it. I did speak to Cory. I did speak to Cory. He was not listening to me.
I will say that, hold on, let me just say something real quick. Because, like, you know, I can read the comments too. Some of y'all are like some of y'all are tweaking. Cause like she's had to repeat some of the stuff that she said like a billion times. She never like I've had to say it for her. She never claimed that he did SA. She clarified that in her story. I want her to clarify it again.
Listen,
and
Cory
she said
didn't
that she
make
will.
me nothing.
Yeah,
Cory, I had my own entity before Cory. This was again, I don't give a fuck about followers. I told you guys, I don't want you guys following me. I don't want any likes. I don't want that shit. I don't know how many fucking times I gotta say that shit. I don't like you guys could again. You guys could believe whatever you want. You guys are more clout chasers than anything because you keep repeating yourself over and over again.
take a breath. 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 Because I feel like getting angry at him is not gonna help.
No, it's that you know what? I don't think it's fucking fair that they're calling me fucking names and shit.
I feel you. That's why I was about to start defending you, and then you just kind of
like,
went off.
damn, like this is crazy. Like I feel bad for the people that want to come out, bro. Seriously, because of what you guys are doing to me already. And I was willing to take a hit. I knew like not everybody was gonna be there or on my side. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But instead, you guys are not really actually fucking like actually listening to both sides before you make that decision to fucking say whatever you guys want to say.
Okay.
Because in the end, if I am a liar, like you guys said, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want about me, cancel me or whatever. I will delete my shit or whatever. And that's it. But if things come out as true, I really hope none of this shit or something like this happens to anybody that you guys care about.
Okay. I let me just say this though, because I just don't want you, I truly don't believe that it was a thing of like nobody believed you and nobody like from what I saw everybody was believed it, like everybody like it was to the point where it was too much on one side and it was like people were kind of dogpiling Cory like people were not reading again. To be fair, they were not actually reading what you said.
I should have just did a video. Like, it's just the problem is, like, I'm talking to you right now because it's easier.
Yeah, no, but you said you write better than you talk. I get why you. Yeah,
I do write better than I talk, and it's only because like I like to sit and think and like and actually put more thought into my words and stuff, and like I'm getting like upset and angry because I'm just like.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Take a breath, because I agree with a lot of what you're saying. That's why I was gonna defend you in like against the chat, because I do think a lot of people in here are tripping. They're not really listening to what you're saying. They're like asking questions, like even though you literally just answered it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on a lot of that. But like certain stuff you're saying, like how everything was one sided, and because Cory's so popular, it was always going to be like him against you. Like, and I from what I was seeing, that's not how it was going down.
That's
It
that's
was, it
fine.
was, yeah. So
Like, but what I'm
yeah,
saying, like, you guys, like I said, you guys can mass unfollow. I was happy with the 1,900 people I had that were my supporters that I made on my own. And I don't care about that. Like, if you guys look at my TikToks, I barely post. Look at the dates. Look at them. Seriously. Look at the dates on my YouTube. Look at the dates. Look, when was the last time I fucking streamed? I streamed 2.5 weeks ago. If I really wanted this shit, I would have been fucking streaming or posting content every fucking day. If I wanted it. If I wanted it. And if I really wanted the shit that he had, I would have been exposed to him years ago. This has nothing to do with that. And I need people to understand that shit. I am gonna post another fucking video. I'm gonna post everything this time. And it's okay. Like, fuck it. Y'all see what you see then.
again, I'm not telling you to like, freaking, blow this whole thing up and make it so that he won't even like. I'm not, because you said that how he responds is
Oh my
how.
god. Like the girl that said that Cory was popular back then. Shut up. I don't want to hear that.
Stop reading the comments right now, please.
Like I don't want to hear that. I don't
Stop
want to
reading the
hear
comments.
that.
Stop reading the
I
comments.
don't want to hear
You're
that.
triggering yourself. You're triggering yourself. What was I about to say? Um, Dang, I lost my train of thought. I had a good point too. Dang.
Y'all, they're fucking children, bro. I don't have time. That's why, like, most of these people are like mad. They're little kids and they can't fucking grasp feelings at all. And I don't have time for it.
Okay, yeah, this is what I was about to say. Um,
So, one of the people mentioned Brandon.
who
So
was that?
I caught him in a lie. Okay. So the post he posted, he said like he looked at it in 2020. No, that happened in 2022, and I have those dates.
Who was Brandon?
Bang Bang Brandon, his best friend.
Oh, okay.
I'm not involved in Brandon. Like, let me make sure people understand this. He involved himself this time. All I said was that Brandon was looking at my stories. I didn't say anything else.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that in the slides.
Yeah. I didn't say anything else. I didn't say he was doing anything. I didn't like, but it's obvious that it's his best friend. Because me and my best friend, if my best friend was like, oh, well, let me look at this shit, whatever, let me see if something's happening and shit like that. He wants to fucking look. My best friend's like that. I'm pretty sure, and 1,000% sure that's what happened. So those things that happened when he looked at my story, it was in 2022. I have proof of that. The date is literally on the screenshot.
Okay. Can I say though? Because I remember what I was gonna say. When you post the new video, I don't think your goal, because I know you're angry right now. So that's why I just want to say this. I don't think your goal. I think your goal should just be clarify the BS that people added to your story because they're co-opting your story, and that's not the story you told, and it's just it's just overall
Or
dangerous to be better for
no, this
everybody.
whole thing, like
Because
this whole thing
also,
is mad triggering. But
I
it's fine.
I
I'm gonna give y'all what you want.
I got triggered, and I'm not even involved. I got triggered by people adding the essay to it. So, but yeah, like I think that you should clarify that. And then,
I was even more triggered because I'm not. Listen, again, I did not gear that shit to that direction.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't.
People assume that that's what was happening. Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that it
But
was
people are that dumb though.
well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. I'm sorry. That's the truth. I don't mean to say it like that, but
But
it's the
you got
truth.
to okay. Then treat them like dumbasses and clarify it, and then move
No,
on.
I am. I
Yeah,
am. I
yeah.
am
Then
gonna
move on. But
clarify.
I say that to say though, I don't necessarily think like you like. I mean, if you're just showing if your goal for the video as well is to just show the same messages, but you're showing them like in a screen capture form so that they can't say that is edited or whatever, then that's fine. But I don't think you should like drop more stuff Like I don't know if that's what you because
I didn't want to do that, but people keep fucking
yeah,
assuming.
but you're just you're angry. I feel like if you just clarify that that's not what happened, I feel like people will take your story serious. Like people were already taking your story seriously,
Yeah, but I
but
just said it
then
like
the the
20
last
fucking.
video just like it attacked.
I
Hold on,
said
let
it
me
like
talk. Let me talk.
20,000 times in here, and like people are saying the same shit. They're not even showing me
I
this.
know. I understand. I get it. I know. I feel you. But I'm again, stop. Ignore the chat. Ignore the chat. I'm saying online because I saw it. I saw it. This is what made me even get involved because I saw it a lot. People were on your side, all overwhelmingly, overwhelmingly. Go on Twitter, go on TikTok. People were on your side overwhelmingly. Then the essay part got attached to it once that video thing got like because that video wasn't a part of it the entire time. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. The video that like the last video
No.
that you posted or whatever,
Okay.
that became
When I mentioned SA, I mentioned because I had told him that I was SA.
you were essayed in the past. Yes, I know.
Yes. That's the only thing in my message. Like I don't know how that kind of like drifted into.
I'm I agree with you that it was a bunch of idiots that made that start circulating. But what I'm saying is what I'm trying to say to you is that because you seem to be convinced that even if you just if even if your story is just bare bones what it is about emotional distress and emotional manipulation or whatever you were saying that he's doing about the emotional
It's
stuff, that people are not going to care. I don't think that's true. I think there are plenty of people who will care, but you just have to clarify the essay part. Like as long as you clarify that, people will go back to what you wrote, what you actually wrote, just be like, I never said he did that. Actually read my thing. And then people will go back and people who have, any kind of sense, they'll go back and actually read what you said. And then some people will care and some people, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's not like your goal was to make it so that, oh, that he loses all his fans. That's not something that you thought was reasonably feasible anyway. You get what I'm saying? So like I feel like there will be a big group of people who will be on your side. I just feel like I don't feel like there's a need to escalate it though. Like I don't feel like when you make this new video, you need to like drop all this new stuff and about like give him the chance to respond like how you want. Give him like just clarify the essay thing, and you can show the screen recording of like the same messages. But after that, give him a chance to actually respond like with the same information that he would have had. Give him a chance to apologize, and then you'll be able to move on. And I feel like people will be on your side. I just feel like you're getting caught up with the people that are in this live right now are like they're fans of his. Like no, normal people aren't up in this live right now. But most of the people that were talking on Twitter and was like super gun ho, oh my God, Cory did what? They're not super fans of Cory. So like when you think about the majority, they're not gonna be in here. You get what I'm saying? Like your mind is getting skewed by what you're seeing, and these are not. This is 6,000 people that aren't necessarily like this isn't the majority. These are the choice few people who are locked into this, and they're locked into this probably because they really like Cory. So it's like I think you assuming because
I
you're
feel
seeing this chat
like to be honest with you,
that people are not gonna care. Like I don't think that's true.
to be honest with you, like if this is the type of community he has for himself, like I feel like that you guys should just be gone for real. Like, cause this is if you say that he's such a positive image and shit like that, like the way you guys
You
are
can't
acting right now.
you can't
But
make people responsible for their
no, I'm
like you
not.
can't
I'm
do that.
not. But what do you mean make a response? I didn't say anything like that. I said if you say that he's such a positive image, like why are you guys talking like this?
Okay, I agree with that part. Like I agree with the
Like
whole I agree with that
because
part.
like I'm pretty sure regardless of what's fucking happening, he's probably not gonna like you guys talking to me like this if you guys think that's how he is. Right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying with that.
So it don't really matter what again, it doesn't really matter what you guys say. I got pissed off because I'm just like, what the
But
fuck?
what?
Like, you guys are
Yes,
not even hearing me or hearing what I'm saying
and
to
I
you.
think that's valid. But I just wanted to like because I feel like you're using like the chat is triggering you, and I'm trying to just bring you back to reality and realizing that this chat is not like the
Oh
majority,
my
like
god, do
most.
y'all not fucking understand? Like I told you guys, I don't like talking because I do stutter because I have anxiety. You fucking idiot.
Ignore
I
them.
said that. I said that many fucking times, bro. Like you guys don't understand English.
Again, these people that are in here are not like these aren't the people that are gonna be. You know, like these people are on TikTok. They're look like they're on this live because they're like, oh, he's talking to the girl. Like most of the people who this was blowing up, it was like Twitter people who don't really be on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They be on Twitter. Like this isn't like this is
I'm not avoiding. Okay, he's saying I'm avoiding the point important questions. What important question did I avoid? I answered every single question you asked me. What was the question I missed? Did I miss anything?
I don't even know what they're talking about. But I'm trying to convey to you. This is exactly like the Love Island stuff right now. Like just because what people's fans are doing that has nothing to do with the people actually on the show. People's fans are crazy sometimes. It has nothing to do with them. So it's like
Well, that's not,
stop like
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't. I don't want fans. I don't want anybody. I don't
no
want
no I'm
any.
not
I
talking about you.
don't
No
want
no I'm
any.
not talking about you.
I don't want any of this shit. I literally posted it. I wasn't trying to insinuate that he had SA'd me. None of that shit. I literally posted
I know.
my experience, my personal experience with him. That's it. And that's legal for me to do. I did not fucking say anything fucking crazy other than my personal experience, which if anyone knows, I don't even, I'm over it, bro.
Just yeah, just leave it.
I'm over
All
it,
right.
bro.
All right. Look, I think we need, take a breather. Uh I do think that like, regardless of like you're I feel like we ended it on a super energetic note, but I do think that overall there was a lot you said in here that you cleared up a lot of stuff. So, you know, chill. Like I feel like a lot of people you don't see I've seen a couple comments that are like that are
No,
calling the comments out. Like I've seen a couple comments that are like, wow, these comments making us look kind of bad. So chill. It's not
like, and
everybody.
then,
It's just it's moving very quickly. That's all.
all right, so let's because some of the things I'm looking at. One, I never cheated on Corey. Two, he never SA'd me. I never clarified either one of those in my story at all.
Yep.
I never even insinuated that happened.
Yep.
I need you guys to understand because some people are new coming in and they're like saying whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. We got like 1,700 new people, so they never heard you say it. But
So
yeah, she said that earlier.
then I'm saying this again. I never said he SA'd me. I never said that he did anything else other than what I understand that.
I really agree with that part because I like that made me that made me mad. I ain't gonna lie. People were just adding essay to something that you like.
And people
Y'all
saying
gotta
why I
y'all gotta
waited
stop
so
doing that
long.
online.
Like everybody always say, it wasn't even that long ago. You guys say 8 years or
It was
10 years.
3 years ago.
It literally stopped happening 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Three. That's not a
Some of
long
them are new.
time.
Some of them are new. Some of them weren't in here when you said it before.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm reiterating because instead of them coming in here and asking like, hey, is this how it happened and stuff like that, they're assuming and they're fucking jumping to conclusions. Again, you guys can hear my side and you can hear his side. That's it. Like, I have no problem. I'm not scared of what he's gonna say because he knows that what happened. I know what happened. I'm not afraid. I was not afraid to post that, and I was not afraid for what he may or may not say, because I know him better than you guys.
All right, so guys, she already said that she was gonna post a video, clarifying the
How
whole.
don't I? Okay, can you, tell Belle how don't I make sense? Tell her, ask her why don't I make sense. I need to hear that
Wait, what?
because
Who said that?
somebody said she don't make sense. What don't I make sense?
She makes sense. You guys, I'm gonna be honest, y'all are annoying me too, because sometimes like right after she says something, y'all ask the exact same question, something that she just said. So it's like, just a lot of y'all are not listening. You guys aren't really trying to hear what she's saying, and that's been annoying me too, because I don't like having to talk in circles. Like I'm not trying to hear the
Again,
same thing
essay, and I'm repeating
over
it
and over
again.
again.
There was no essay. I never insinuated essay, ever, 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 ever. When people were reposting, they were insinuating essay.
Yes, and also she also clarified earlier that she understands like why, like now in retrospect, why that wasn't necessarily the best video to post, and like she said she's gonna clarify it. So like honestly, y'all don't have to keep y'all don't have to keep doing that. Y'all don't have to keep doing that. So it's like stop. Y'all, some of you are purposely antagonizing her and then acting like it's crazy that she's getting upset. So like just chill. Um uh yeah. And I don't think she necessarily she's using okay, and she also answered like the screenshot stuff. She's answered all this stuff. She's gonna make a clarifying post. So just wait for it, guys. Like that's the point of rage bait. Well, why are you rage baiting when do you care about Corey? I don't see why you would be rage baiting in this moment. This is about like this is like bro. Stop, yo, lock in, bro. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Oh, that's what the point of rage baiting. Why are you rage baiting? Why are you rage baiting? Like that's so stupid. Don't like get out my comments with that stupid shit. Like, oh, that's the point of rage bait. Like, it's to make her mad. Why is that your goal? Like, oh my god, bro. All right,
God, God don't like ugly. That's all I gotta say.
like god dang, like this is a serious thing. This is about Corey, and it's like y'all are taking this opportunity to try to troll the person who is like who has Corey's like she's the one that is making his career turbulent, and you're just like, I'm gonna just play with her. Like, are you done? Are you slow? What's wrong with you? Like y'all. Sometimes y'all don't have it all the way up here. The fact that, oh my god, I'm gonna let it go. Anyway, anyway, yeah. If you're like, you might
What do
not
you
have
mean? I
much.
made. Wait. Time out. Time out.
Oh
They
god.
said I made the Xbox account yesterday. Are you stupid? You can see how long I've been on Xbox for. It's not yesterday. I've been there literally more than
See,
10 years on the
people are
Xbox.
telling me to turn off the comments, but it's like,
Can you? Yeah,
like some of y'all aren't being like this. It's just like some. Like I like I don't know. I feel like when we were at idling at like 4K, 5K, y'all were asking good questions. I would stop her in her conversation, and I would ask the question, and everything was going good. Now y'all just doing a lot. Like I shouldn't have to turn off the comments. Just stop being immature for like 5 seconds, bro. Like dang. And stop like anyway. Anyway. Um
what's
do
your?
you have do you have more to say?
Huh?
Do you have more to say? Like, do you have anything else that you didn't get to say before?
I was asking you, like, do you have any more questions? Like, did
No,
we
no. I,
clarify
I
everything we
honestly,
needed?
I honestly think that you answered most of the stuff.
If there's anything missing, I'll answer it now. Whatever you got.
Not that I can think of. She already answered
Okay.
that she wasn't
So
pregnant. That was some. No one knows who you're talking about.
no. Okay. Again. Let's go through this again.
Go ahead.
And I'm not laughing. Like people think that I'm laughing. Again, I'm gonna mention this one more time. I have anxiety. So certain things happen
She doesn't
when
like public speaking.
I don't. I don't. Like the only time where I post anything is like when I'm playing video games with my friends.
Oh wait, let me also say this. Let me also say this because I keep saying this. They keep saying that SA was implied with the video. She acknowledged like this, like because there are moments in this live stream. This is why I think you should make a clarifying post because it'll be easier. This live stream has been long too.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
There are moments in this live stream where she already clarified because I made it clear to her. I was like, can you see why that wasn't necessarily the best video to post after making an allegation, even though the allegation was about mental trauma? Because he makes a joke in that video, or he just like, she said that that was a nice moment, but because he makes a joke in that way, she acknowledged and recognized when I told her, I was like, can you see why that may seem like you're insinuating this? And she was like, yes. So she's not trying to absolve herself of all fault here. I just want to say that we said that earlier. That was established earlier.
All right. Listen, because nobody's listening. Like no matter what I'm saying,
I
and
know.
that's okay. That's cool. I'm gonna make my video. I'm going to
Yeah, that's what
say
I
what I
think
have
too.
to say, so that way we could clear this whole fucking mess up. Okay. And I'm gonna post my shit, and after that, I don't want to see none of y'all in my shit. Like I'd rather you guys unfollow my shit. Like seriously, like get the fuck off my stuff because I don't want any. I never asked for anyone to follow me. I never asked anyone to like me. I never asked for any of that shit, ever. Like if I wanted to be a big content creator, I would have been posting every fucking day, and I don't. Again, you look at my shit. I don't post often. I literally rarely post, like probably like once every 2 months or something like that,
She
because I got other shit to do.
Yes, and to the person who are or the people who are like, oh, she's seeking attention or whatever. Again, she was not. She said that she did this to get something off her chest. But again, she also acknowledged when I said to her, "Can you see why they would take it as seeking it?" She acknowledged all of these things and agreed. So again, a lot of y'all are like coming at her for things that earlier in this conversation, she already was like, yeah, I do see that. I can see how he was thinking this way. Yeah, that's fair. She already did all that. So, like, y'all just weren't here for it. That's all. But I just gotta make that clear. Like, she's not completely, like, she's not denying everything that y'all are saying. She's like when I brought up the whole thing, I'm like, can you see why they would say that they think you're doing this for attention? Do you see why they think that way? And she's like, you know what? Yeah. So like, she's not being completely, what is it, obtuse and just being like, no,